achieve extraordinary status, I'm going to give you 5 things that ordinary people do to achieve extraordinary status. I know there's a lot of people that's feeling like, man, well, what about me? It's just me. It's just my little old life. You know what I'm saying? Who cares about my little life? But I'm going to give you some things that you can do. 5 things, okay, that I do, okay, and that has been done and I've done throughout my life that has allowed me to achieve some extraordinary things. Okay, number one is write down your goals in the morning and the nighttime. One of the reasons why you write down in the morning is because they want to set the vision. They want to set the vision. Where do you want to go? What do you want to accomplish? What do you want to set? I never got into an airplane that they did not set the coordinations before they ever took off. So it's letting you know, where do you want to go that day? Where do you want to go? And you set them at nighttime, your goals at nighttime. What did you accomplish that night? What did you accomplish that night? And then what do you want to do? What do you want to get done the next day? So you want to write down your goals in the morning and you want to write down your goals at nighttime. That notebook should be probably be filling up something right next to your bed every morning, every night. So write down your goals in the morning and the nighttime. The morning gives you the direction, and those at night allow you to let go of the day's action and results and put you in the goals before you go to sleep. So again, we dream, and sometimes we don't know exactly how or control what we dream about, but writing your goals down at night help you put you into a frame of mind that a lot of times that your dreams will wind up helping you achieve your goals. So number one thing that extraordinary people do to achieve extraordinary things is they write down their goals in the morning and the nighttime. Number one. Number two, ask for help from someone you respect and trust their advice without any agenda. I know sometimes, we're a little hesitant to ask for help because we're wondering what people want to get out of it, or we're wondering if they're trustworthy. But ask for help from someone you respect and you trust their advice without any agenda, and then do exactly what they tell you to do. And do exactly what they tell you to do. If there's somebody that wants to understand, how do I make it to the NFL? How do I become the best defensive back? How do I motivational speak? How do I impact other people's lives? You know what I'm saying? And they come to me, I'm going to give them what it is that I know best that has helped me. You know what I'm saying? It may not be the best, the greatest, that somebody else may have a different opinion on how to do things, but I'm going to give you, but if they trust me and they respect me, I'm going to give them something that's going to help them move their life forward. So number two is ask for help from someone you respect and you trust. Make sure you trust them. Make sure you can look at their life and say, has they accomplished this? Don't go to someone who's just a dream and a hope and they want to accomplish it. But I want you to actually write down these things. I want you to write down these things, and I want you to go to someone that you respect and that you trust. Respect them. The word respect means to respect. That means means to again. Spec means to look. Someone that you can look at again and say, man, that's an amazing life. That's an amazing accomplishment that they're doing. Someone that you respect their life. And I want you to respect them and trust them and do what they tell you to do without any agenda. That's number two. And number three, accept the humanistic tendencies. Remember, we're only human. We make mistakes, okay? So no one is perfect. So understand that. No one is perfect. You're going to make mistakes. We can, however, try our best with what we can. The secret, the power of our true success lies in the power of our collaboration and support, our support. The secret of our life lies in the power of our collaboration and our support. Nobody can do it alone. Nobody can do it alone. Listen, you can go fast by yourself, but you can go further with other people. And so again, collaboration and support. It's like life is a big jigsaw puzzle. You have one piece, the next person has another piece, the next person has another piece. So you can start. I tell this at some of the seminars I do, that nobody, leaders, they start things by themselves, but they don't finish nothing big by themselves. They start things by themselves. They can start things by themselves, but they never finish things by themselves. So the power of support and the power of collaboration is the number three things. And number four Number four thing, the way that ordinary people can achieve extraordinary things is to process or journal your feelings down along with your success and your success and failures. Journal these things down because you want to keep a dialogue. You want to see. You never know when you need to go back and you need to see. Wait a minute, I was feeling the same way before, and I got over it. You know what? I had the same challenge before and I got over it. You know what? I became victorious over this same challenge before. And you know what? That this is a journey. Writing down things, journaling things is a journey. I'm not the same place I was before. I made progress. And then just that little bit of progress that you see that you made encourages yourself. It encourages yourself to keep yourself going. So again, remember, we're talking about 5 things that ordinary people do to make themselves extraordinary. And number 5, build your self-confidence. Build your self-confidence. Remember, you didn't just arrive. Instead, you have overcome so many challenges to get to this point. If I was to give you the microphone, if I was to bring you on live right now, and I say, what did you overcome? What's one of the biggest things that you overcome in your life right now to bring you to the point that you are right now? I guarantee you that there's not enough books in the world to document how many things you've overcome, how many times you wanted to give up, how many times you wanted to quit, how many times you have faced adversity, how many times you faced difficulty, how many times that you had to overcome something that it felt like it was going to take you out. And so again, like I said, I'll share something personally, man. In my lifetime, man, I've overcome about 12 or something concussions. One of the reasons why I haven't been online as much is because sometimes I'll be having some things going on with my head. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be wondering, I'm trying to figure out what in the world's going on. And so again, but I'm still keep coming on. I still want to come and I still want to be a blessing. I still want to connect. I still want to be supportive. I still want to collaborate. You know what I'm saying? Because there's answers out there. And so build your self-confidence. Remember, you didn't just arrive. Instead, you've overcome so many challenges to get to this point. I can't tell you the amount of times that I failed in my life, okay? But somebody says it's not so much about failures. It's just trying another way that doesn't work. So again, they said Einstein, he fixed the light bulb in 10,000 times. It took him 10,000 times to do it. And so all he did is it took 9,999 ways to figure out what's the wrong way to do it. And then he figured it out on the 10,000th way. So let that be, the story of your life. Remember that you didn't just arrive, but you had to overcome so many challenges to get here. And I'm going to encourage you to keep overcoming challenges. Set that today you're going to have a challenge. Today there's going to be a challenge that you're going to have to overcome. Today there's going to be a situation that you're going to have to overcome. Today there's going to be something that is going to take your wisdom, your education, your confidence. It's going to take your courage to overcome. And I encourage you to overcome it today. So again, these are 5 ways, again, today that you can live an extraordinary life. You can be an ordinary person, but live an extraordinary life. I'll recap them again just for your learning. And again, if you wonder what I'm writing down, what I'm looking at, these are things that I wrote down. It's a book that I put together called Transform Your Life, in which I put tips and methods and strategies that I can share with other people, that I can also look at myself, so I can apply these things myself. So number one, which was, again, what are things that ordinary and extraordinary people do to achieve extraordinary status? Here's number 1, write their goals in the morning and write them at nighttime. Number 2, ask for help from someone you respect and you trust. Without looking for anything in return. Number 3 was accept your humanistic tendencies. Understand that you're not perfect. You will make mistakes. Forgive yourself. Let yourself off the hook. Number 4 was process your journals and your feeling along with your success and your failings. And number 5 was build your self-confidence. Remember that you didn't just arrive. Instead, you have overcome so many challenges. I want you to be the superhero of your own story. Be the superhero of your own story. Whether you wear a cape or whether you wear tights and spandex, I don't care what you wear, but just understand that you could be the superhero of your own story. Think about how far you come. Think about where you was 3 years ago. Think about where you were 4 or 5 years ago. Think about how far you've overcome in your marriage, in your relationship with your children, on your job, in your entrepreneur business. Think about how far you come. Andrea, think about that. How far how far you guys have come. Think about that, Wes. How far you come. You know what I mean, to make it to where you are. Joy, think about how far you've come, how far, what you've had to overcome to get to where you are today. These are things that are speaking directly to you. And so I want you to be encouraged, knowing that you didn't just arrive. These things took time. And I want you to remember that so that you can build your self-confidence that, you know what, if it happened before, it can happen again. If I did it before, I can do it again. If I face another problem, just like it is another problem, let me find out what the components of that problems are and let me figure it out and let me do it again. And so listen, I hope you guys was blessed by that quick little excerpt of encouragement today. Make sure you share this with anybody that you think that may be a blessing, that may be encouragement to you. So make sure you share this. Remember, I put these up. Definitely check out the YouTube page. Donovan Darius Motivates is a page that has several of these things on there, several of these motivational snippets on there. Again, it doesn't take a long time to get exactly what we need. And so that's why I try to make these nice and short for you guys. May y'all have a blessed day and have a wonderful day today, man. Peace out, man. Peace.